Good morning, YouTube video journal. So let's see, about 11 years ago, I was a very, very different person than I am today. I was extremely arrogant. I was haughty. I really thought that I was better than other people. I had ongoing strife in family relationships. I had constant conflict with my daughter's father. I was super perfect on the outside and like a hot mess on the inside. And then one day, sort of seemingly out of nowhere to everyone in my life, and yet probably a while coming for me, I attempted suicide with carbon monoxide poisoning. And the surface reason, the reason why I claimed that I attempted suicide was because I was in a relationship at the time where I thought that our feelings for each other weren't mutual. So I thought I was a lot more in love with him than he was with me. And so I was trying to kind of punish him for not loving me or caring about me to the same degree that I did him. And while that was maybe a contributing factor, just a small slice of the pie, the core reason why I tried to kill myself is because I literally despised myself. I was a living, breathing, and walking fraud, and I couldn't live with the glaring contradiction between the person that I actually was and the person I was presenting to the world to see. Um, so basically, after I survived this very sincere and deliberate attempt to kill myself, it was a super long, hard, and arduous road back to even a small slice of normalcy. And to this day, I have a permanent traumatic brain injury. I'm literally still picking up and trying to put together the pieces of my broken relationship with my now 16-year-old daughter because she was 5 years old at the time of my suicide attempt. And I'm definitely still trying to find forgiveness for myself. Um, then, on the upside of all of this, had I not attempted suicide, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't be as caring, as empathetic, and understanding towards other people and their struggles. I wouldn't be as grateful for everything in my life and for all of the relationships that I have. And I wouldn't be humble enough to admit that I just don't have it all figured out. I definitely don't have you all figured out. Um, so a large majority of the time in life, I don't even have the first clue as to what to do or how to do it. So I'm just kind of a hot mess. And that's really okay because the biggest gift I have received through the insanity of my suicide attempt and everything that followed is that it brought me to Christ. And while I don't tend to believe that it was in God's plan for me to try to kill myself, I have come to find out that God can take our biggest mistakes, our grandest oopsies, and he can turn them around to be used for something so indescribably beautiful. And so through a series of really crazy synchronistic events about 3.5 years ago, God used my suicide attempt to bring me to know and to grow in Jesus Christ. And God must have either known that I would need to get humbled to do this. I don't know, but he definitely he used my suicide attempt as a means of teaching me humility in order to become willing to admit that I need him, to accept him, to literally desire him, and to want to learn about him and grow in him and through him. And I think that no matter what, I'm eternally grateful that God brought me to him and that his mercy and love for me is so much bigger than anything I can even begin to wrap my mind around. So that's it for today, and thank you, Jesus.